Oh. We're on. Oh, hi there. Welcome to Dublin City Comics, or as we are now, the ICN award-winning Dublin City Comics. And that means more people are more watching. So we can now say, he's all messed up. You're supposed to vote for Daniel. We hold you to vote for Daniel.
Not Dublin City Comics.
Yeah, but anyway, it just goes to show people will watch anything. So now that there's more attention on us, I'm afraid we're going to start less being jokey, be more serious, and be more professional. With that in mind, Grahamedia has generously donated to record this video for us. So
professional cameraman.
If you're watching this on 4K, apologies, this ain't makeup. So what are we going to... This is reality. This is what happens when you don't wash your face and everything else. So
you're meant to coronavirus.
It's grand. Anyway, so again, since now we're going to be more upmarketing everything else. We have to be on form. We can't mess. We can't do anything else like that as well. So there's going to be no stupid things like sponsorship or anything like that going on. So you'll just have to bear with us as we get serious. All right. So with that in mind, would you like to take a look around the shop? Let's go for a walk around the shop. So, first stop on our little trip around the shop is we shall go this way. And also this way is Dublin Comic Con. So which is down the convention centre, is only down the way. So we have tickets on sale here at our store at 103, 104 Capel Street, Dublin 1.
We are running out of Saturday adults, yes?
Well, I think the plan is running out of adults as it is anyway. But yes, we are running out of tickets anyway for everything. So you can get them online at dublincomiccon.com, or like as Deb said, we have a handful of tickets left here, but we are running low. So if you want to get them in, best get into us quick.
Get quick because we can't put them aside for people.
Speaking of quick, we need to get this video done because we want to go home.
Yes,
so let's go. Seamlessly as always. But yeah, another thing we're kind of famous for here in Dublin City Comics, 103, 104 Capel Street, is the fact that we like to rehome action figures and toys. So these are our new forever plastic friends who are environmentally friendly and have been cleaned. And what we like to try and do is find them new homes. So
a lot of from the 80s?
Previously owned, but not previously loved action figures in that way.
They were loved.
But not in that way. And so you'll have some from the 80s, you'll have some He-Man, Thundercats, Ninja Turtles, Brave Star, and then move up to Star Trek, and then you got some Predator, some action figures, some DC, we got some Marvel Universe. So what happens is these figures are environmentally sound because there's no packaging. You don't have to feel guilty about throwing out the packaging or anything like that. So some people just want to throw out the...
Some might say they're vegan free.
Oh! But they're...
I don't know if they are.
I don't... Do vegans...
Don't quote us on that.
Do vegans still exist?
Apparently.
Okay, we'll find out. But anyway... As you can see, we got a selection of Marvels, Marvel DCs, NECA, don't know why I said Marvel DCs, NECA figures, and ranging from Toy Biz, from Hasbro as well. So you got some older figures and some newer figures mixed in with them. And what happens is people trade them in, and then we then find new homes for these. So it's a way of finding older figures along with new figures as well. So we're here for the collectionist. Here at Dublin City Comics, 103, 104 Capel Street, you'll see we have a great selection of graphic novels. The other thing we're well known for is taking care of our customers. So we like to cater to customers that have different choices and styles of comics and things.
Not today, Satan.
But we do go the extra mile for our customers as well.
We love our customers, really.
So we have recommendations for comic books and for graphic novels as well. So if you're a new reader or an old reader or just someone who lapsed and wants to get back into reading, we can recommend something. You got action heroes, you got superheroes, horror, romance, even detectives. Styles, noirs, funnies, yes. So
comics, cartoons.
We got cartoon comics as well. So come on into us or drop us a line. We can try and recommend you a title. Maybe start a new collection, maybe. And we also get trade-ins of collections as well. So you might find some old out print books as well.
Yes.
So
I would say, for example, but I can't find one.
So anyway, back on to dealing with the customers.
No. So basically, this is Transformer section.
I'm loving these new fancy high-tech videos we're in now. So anyway, got the Transformers here. We got everything from Generation 1 right up to recent releases like Earthrise and The Siege and War for Cybertron and stuff like that as well. We got animated, we got Prime, we got Michael Bay directed ones.
We got BotBots.
We got BotBots.
New win.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a Unicron trilogy, so we got Cybertron, Armada, Energon, all that as well. So if you're a big Transformer fan, make sure to come check our place out here at 103, 104 Capel Street. You can also find a selection of items on our website at dublincitycomics.ie as well. So is there anything else we need to talk about while we're over here? Deborah?
Jay?
never win this bloody game. I tell everybody I don't play video games.
He's still here.
Who's here?
He's still here.
Oh, shit. Anyway, here at WC Comics, we're well known for stocking action figures, and you will find all the wall on the stock, all the here.
All the wall, all the stock, all here.
All here, all the time.
All the wall.
All stocking, all action figure. So as you can see, a selection of Marvel Legends from the MCU, the movies, and the comics as well, which they're based on originally. So you see all the creations of Stan Lee, and
I'm not sure if we actually talked about this
what?
there a while ago. Did we do Dragon Ball figures?
Oh no, we haven't mentioned before. We can get, but this is Dragon Ball. Oh, Jack Kirby designs all other things. But yeah, everybody else. So yeah, Dragon Ball is pretty popular as well. So we have a range of action figures in 6-inch scale.
I believe there is 18 characters you can collect.
At the moment, there is 18. We have in stock. There is other characters, but yeah, we have 18 different type at the moment. So lots to choose from.
I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball has more than 18 characters.
Yeah. With D or A. Yes, yeah, and characters, yes, it did. We have Star Wars Black Series, a Star Wars 3 3/4 scale, which a lot of people say, you can actually argue that Star Wars created most of these action figure craze these days as well. And then we can bring it all the way.
2 hours later.
Stuff. DC action figures as well, Marvel, we've already mentioned. And then also classic figures as well from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, video game characters like Overwatch as well, and animation as well. So.
But what if you don't want just a plain action figure, Jay? What if you want to build one?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Deb, because we also have these things, Gundams. Well, you see it's a little model kit, but don't get put off straight away, because sometimes these are just basically click-together kits, no glue required. And with the likes of these ones, they're already coloured, molded in their colours, so you don't need paint. You can actually detail them as well. So, and what had the best part about this, once you have the joy of building together like a Lego, it becomes a full-on action figure. So if that's your thing, and you come into WC Comics, and you can pick up one of these great sets as well.
But Jay, what if you wanted a figure that didn't move?
Like a statue.
Like a statue.
You better go to a museum, Deb. But anyway, I see what you mean. We do have a selection of statues as well. As you can see from the Captain America.
New in this week.
Yes,
Captain
that we'd like
America
to.
from Endgame.
So that's what he looks like.
Fancy.
But
He's not currently in the box. I would not be able to spin it like that if he was.
he wasn't. You're extra strong.
Yeah.
What type of features does he have?
Chiseled.
America's finest ass features.
Chiseled memory collection. But anyway, statues are a bit more delicate than action figures, so that's why we do this with them. Anyway, so we can move on to our next destination. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Woo!
There's no I in teamwork, but there's an Ewok. And with that, you can't say WC Comics or out comics. And here we are with new comics. So what's new in comics this week, Deb?
Oh, I don't even know. So we have something new from the Crow. Don't mind my cough, sorry. We have something
Wash
new
your
from the
hands.
Crow. I will. Hand sanitizer behind the counter.
Yep.
We're all good, kids. We're all good. So new from the Crow, #1. Blah blah blah. Yakety schmackety. More dollar comics. So we have.
Oh, Flash 750 came out this week.
Yep.
It's a big milestone for the Flash as well. And then, what did you enjoy this week?
We have Mercy.
Oh, have
Which
mercy
you may
upon.
remember this woman's name because I'm not going to say it because I pronounce it terribly.
Is America Unlawful?
That's the one.
That's the one.
You may remember him for such comics as Unnatural. And others of Unsacred, but I think I might be the only one reading that.
Then the hedgehog at the moment, the little blue fella himself, there's Sonic. He hit the royal star of 25 issues there last month. So this is issue 26.
It is.
Is it?
Outer Darkness has done a mini-series with Chew. Took me a while to think of that word.
Such a small word for such a big thing.
Yeah. So The Return of the Chicken, if anyone's watched Chew, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
And then...
Sorry, I got big excited. Then you have Spider-Man Noir. So if you happen to watch Spider-Man
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because a lot of people, a lot of people be introduced to these comic characters
actually.
and Spider-Verse. A lot of people be introduced to these characters through the movies. So for a few of them, like the gateway was comics into the movies, but these days it's movies into comics. So we try to cater to all these new readers as well, so we can actually recommend jump-on points or new things as well. So it's a nice, relaxing affair.
Yes.
These comics really as well. So.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Crow
speak
Hack
up.
and Slash
Oh,
in trade.
So I love Transformers and I love Ghostbusters. Plus I love the guy who drew this, which was Nick Roach. So we have some homegrown heroes here in Ireland as well. They're working on comics. So
Good man, Nick
there you go. All you kids out there who are enjoying these movies, one day you could be working on comics as well. And you're working from home. All this great new technology where you can draw from home. Another great series that came out this week, a bit more serious. Something is Killing the Children. So again, like if you're into horror sort of stuff, we recommend this one as well. And then Marvel Comics 1000 came out. This is a collected edition. So it features Marvel Comics 1000 and 1001, and it's basically each page is a different story featuring a different character throughout the history of the Marvel Comics and the Marvel Universe. So, also, well, these are just a selection of the new comics coming out this week. What we do offer here in Dublin City Comics, 103, 104 Cable Street, ICN award winners as well, by the way. You should have voted Daniel. This is why this is happening.
Vote for the kids, man. Vote for the kids.
I don't care. But anyway, we can set up a standing order where basically any of these comics that you want, that you subscribe to, they're automatically taken off the delivery before they go on the shelf and put into your stash. And you come in and collect them anytime after that. So your comics are safe and sound, and you come in and collect them and get to read them anytime you want. So speaking of this, I'm going to 3 comics. Are you?
Yes, I am.
Did we cut? So we hope you enjoyed your visit to Dublin City Comics, 113, 114 Cable Street. As we said, you can get us online when we're not open. Our opening hours are actually on our website, our Facebook page. But we have a website, www.dublin.comics.ie. And then you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, and everything else. What's up? So anyway, we're off. We're going to say, knock the lights off, take care of yourselves, read some comics, play with some toys. We'll see you next time. All right, we're off. To Cybertron.
Bye-bye.
Hello? You left me in here. Lads, I think I broke my Megatron.